Welcome to the roller coaster. Please fasten your seatbelts. After count 3, get ready for the ride of your life. 1, 2, 3.
On a roller coaster, another one falls, another one bites the dust. What a way to put it when you've just lost a loved one. You keep rolling on, oh, try to let the air rush through your head. Take a look at the view, you might see something new and keep going, 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 going. Da 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 da. On a roller coaster that's never going, going, going. Ah, 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 go. Try not to let your fear of heights prevent the fun. Take a picture of the memory that you have loved. But don't forget the ones where you have learned, where you have and you keep rolling on. Don't try to let the air rush through your head and take a look at the view. You might see something new and keep going, 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 going. Da 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 da. On a roller coaster that's never going, going, going. Ah, 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 go. Try not to let your fear hide the fun.
Curry chicken with 面包。
Expected it would be. It's not like swimming in the ocean or the deep blue sea. No, it's nothing like you expected it would be. Don't you think? But just might be.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to clarify, like, what's the difference between
Going, 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 going. Da 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 da. On a roller coaster that never ends. Going, 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 going. Ah ah ah. Oh, try not to let your fear of heights prevent the fun. Da 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 dum dum.
I'm betting on it. Yay! Oh my god, my report just nearly slipped out of my lap. A potato, you say no? Like mana was potato? Oh, I got it. Cheers. Cheers. This bread yesterday, so I'm just gonna toast both sides of the bread, and then I will do garlic butter, I think. Yep. Maybe too small. Thanks for the cups and the cup that I gave you.
And this.
Damn good. Oh yeah.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment.
Yep.
Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.